Rusty Alphin, who owns Casara Credit, and he is going to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about what he does and why he likes to do it and why he's passionate about this. I picked Rusty because I find that he is a very genuine human being who cares about the people that he works with and works for. And since I won't work with people who don't feel that way also, I will only pick nice people, and Rusty is one of them. So here's Rusty, and then he's going to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about Casara Credit. Go ahead, Rusty.
Hey, Shelley. Glad to meet you again. I'm going to start with actually how old we are and how long we've been doing this and the differences that we do in comparison to other companies in this field. Started a company back in 1995 when I was 5 years old, by the way.
Excellent.
I was a developer back in those days, and as everybody did back in those days and still do today, a lot of your potential clients have credit issues. And because of that, I started looking at how to improve credit. I mean, I did some crash courses. I actually graduated from a quote unquote, it was an online university. But I got to looking at some of the things that they were coaching and teaching about. And it was really basically all the generic things that you learn going throughout a basic course. I'm not a follower per se. I'm someone who I believe in really being different than other companies. But at the same time, with that being said, I got to looking at a lot of the generic information that was on the internet at that time. And I applied a lot of what they did to my own situation just to see what kind of an effects it had. And some of the effects were okay, some negligible. I became obsessive, I guess you could say, in finding out some of the tricks. Some of the tricks that we teach today, I pioneered myself through, and these techniques have been used across the country. In 2003, I kind of broke the credit card code, if you want to use that context. And so, with that being said, then I started applying that to some of our clients, and it kind of went off from there. I have to know the why. And that's really one of my passions. When someone tells me something, I have to know why. I have to know why it works or why it doesn't work. When you go online and you look at some of these credit companies, and I despise the word credit repair.
Me too.
I detest it, because we're so much more than credit repair. And I'm going to go over some of what makes us different.
Yes.
And because when you use the word or the term credit repair, you're using a company that basically all they do is work on negative issues. That's only part of the problem or part of the issue. Because in my philosophy that I have started since forming this company, it's a philosophy that, and we discussed this over the phone, about you can repair someone's credit. What did they learn? They didn't learn anything except they can get by and continue making the same mistakes that they made prior to that. And they're going to become a person that's going to continue to make those same mistakes throughout the rest of their life. That does not serve well with my philosophy. Now, and I've told you this in our first meeting, and I've told this to thousands upon thousands, and now we're working on close to 26,000 clients.
Very nice.
Now, with that being said, each one of our clients and each one of our lenders and our real estate agents who partner with us, I tell them my first priority is not really to look at getting them into mortgage or into that house right off the bat. Now, that's the ultimate goal. But if we don't teach them and if we don't change the way that they do things, then to me, we've not served our clients. And so I'm all about more impacting their lives rather than just getting them into the mortgage right off the bat.
This is one of the things that I liked the most when we were talking about what you were saying, is that you want to have it so that people can stay in their houses. And that to me is important too, because it makes me look good, it makes you look good, but beyond that, it keeps people financially healthy, and so they can continue to keep their home and their credit going. And credit being buying power is really important and shouldn't be scary.
Well, credit affects so much part of your lives. Not
Really
only
does.
just the ability to get a mortgage, limits, or it costs you more money to have bad credit when it comes to qualifying for not only a car or a mortgage or whatever, but it affects your insurance premiums as well. And there's other things that it affects. And so what we like to do is get your credit scores up as high as possible, yes. But we want to change your life so that you can maintain it and become the teacher to your children or your grandchildren. And at that point, you become the teacher.
I love it.
And you can impact your children's lives. To me, that's making a difference.